Hello there, this is Josh at 4 Keys. We're going to do a walkthrough on lightburn and a little bit of the K40 laser. We're going to be running Leatherette keychains. I got a heart design that we're going to start from scratch and remake. So I hope you stick around and figure out a few things. Without further ado, here we go. So to start off, we need the leather. I have this wonderful laser Leatherette. You engrave it, it comes out, it turns the teal into a black, and then you just cut out the profile that you need. Very easy to use. I offer it on my website. You got simple keychains, Amazon. I'll put a link down below for those. Jump rings in case you need them for different projects. Leather rivets. This set had bigger ones, little ones. I do other things along with just the keychains. Also do some type of wood to leather. And kids in the background make things always more enjoyable. I forgot to mention that you also need E6000 fabric glue, or whatever you want to call this glue. It works great for most situations, and it holds this stuff together pretty strong. I would compare it to about any type of leathery good that you would buy that already had like a little tag on it. For me pulling on it, it's not going to fall apart, but to each their own. I mean, it will fall apart eventually, but for the low price that you can make these at, I don't think anybody would complain. So let's jump right into lightburn and figure this thing out. So we're going to import it doesn't show my files on here, by the way. Import. We go down to my files, downloaded SVGs. Let's start with the heart first, and bam, we got a little heart right there. Since it's already outlined and everything, we don't have to do that. So what I do is I like these to be roughly about 75 millimeters. No, that looks a little big. We'll go with 40 millimeters. Zoom in a little bit there. Let me pull out my other one. Now I like to put a little circle on the top of the heart there. Then I just V-center it, so then it's centered. I think that's a little high. We'll go down a little bit. This just adds a little piece to it. The stitching will show you the heart. Right about there. And then we just grab that one there, and we weld that together. So then you get this little hump there. That little hump just helps it hold together. Then we make a square. Well, not really a square, more of a rectangle. I just size it appropriately, and I pull it up to about 18 millimeters is fine. And once again, I V-center it, so then everything's centered, and then I just weld it together. See that? Then you need to add a hole for the rivet. My rivets are about 1 millimeter. That's a snug fit. It's going to work fine. Find yourself about the center point in the circle, in between the stitch and the circle. I like it right there. And grab your object again and V-center it. Alright, so now we're halfway there. Now we duplicate that and we mirror it vertically. And then we just pull it up there. I'm just eyeballing this. You'll probably have to make a cut or two to really get the correct sizing. But I think that looks alright right there. And then you Click those two, and you weld them together. Now you have a tag looking thing. Well, a folded tag. So from here, what I do is I outline it. Try to match up that original heart as close as you can. Which apparently is 2.3. Yeah. Try to weld those two shapes together. That one, and then that one, weld it, and put that one. Apparently not doing what I want. Oh, I was right the first time. Just click them and weld them. And there you have a most of a heart. Right there. Now this line here has to be stitching. So I have my setting number 10 set to a stitch. I have it set to 1.2 millimeters perforated by 0.6 skip. There's a little dropout window that it doesn't show up. And then we go through and we add in the text. I can't think of a name. I guess we can just put love. And we find a font that you want. And you also turn that into a fill. You center it up, duplicate it, and rotate it around. Center those two up. And there you go. One key tag, keychain, key tag, whatever you want to call it, from leather, designed with whatever wording, initials, monogram, or leave it blank and put heat transfer vinyl on it. I'm sure it'll work on there. I don't know, I haven't tried. Don't take my word on that. So let's go over to the laser and get it cut out, and then we'll try to assemble it. So we cut it out. Ain't the prettiest one today. I don't know what's up with laser. And all we have to do is put the rivet through the hole, which honestly I should have done like a 1.5, but it fits. Kind of line everything up. Push the rivet down. Grab the other rivet. And just because I don't feel like using a hammer today, we just squeeze it down with a pair of pliers. This does deform the rivet, but like I said, this is the best one. Or you can just squeeze it down. Make a flat rivet. Riveted. And you add a generous amount of glue. Open and close it a few times, walk it around. Make sure that glue gets everywhere. Especially add a little bit more to the bottom corner, because that's the most likely spot that will unravel. And you should get like a little bit of squeeze out. Just run that back through. On the stitch to the edge. That'll seal everything up. And just clean everything up. And add your wonderful keychain. And then we have a heart with love. And it stretches, but I feel like you would really have to catch it on something. You would really have to, yeah, you really have to pull it to mess that thing up. And that's with a pretty thin strap. You can make that strap a lot thicker if you wanted to. And that's the heart one. Now we just have to make a chicken state and a diamond, but I think I'm running out of time here. I'm already getting close to about 12 minutes edited. If you would like to see how to do the chicken, leave a comment below, like this video, and we'll work on the chicken next. Have a good day.